Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Packers fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the NFC North and, more importantly, for our beloved Green Bay Packers. Rumors are swirling around that the Kansas City Chiefs are exploring the possibility of trading one of their top cornerbacks, Trent McDuffie, to Green Bay. And from what insiders are saying, the deal could be set in stone pretty soon, swapping McDuffie for a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Yeah, you heard that right. An early shot at adding a rising star on defense to our roster. And it's not just any corner. It's Trent McDuffie, a guy who has been turning heads all season with his versatility, coverage skills, and ability to make big plays when it counts. Let's start by breaking down why this potential trade has Packers fans buzzing. Trent McDuffie, who's currently playing for the Chiefs, is a player with a lot of upside. The Chiefs are sitting at a solid 7-3 record, and they're still a dangerous team in the AFC, especially on defense. But with their cap space tight and some tough decisions looming, it seems they're willing to part ways with McDuffie, a player who's been a key part of their secondary. According to reports, the Chiefs are looking to free up around $12 million in cap space by trading McDuffie, who's under contract through 2025 and has shown that he's a true Pro Bowl caliber talent. What makes McDuffie such a hot commodity? Well, for starters, he's been impressive all year long. He's got an 84. 3 PFF grade, which puts him among the top 8 cornerbacks in the league. His coverage stats are outstanding, with an 88% coverage grade, EPA per target of -0.20, and 4 pass defenses so far this season. He's also contributed with a sack and an interception, showing he can impact the game both in coverage and as a playmaker. His career totals include 140 solo tackles, 45 assists, 5 interceptions, and 3 sacks, all achieved with minimal injury issues. His physicality, quickness, and ability to shut down top receivers make him a perfect fit for a Packers secondary that has been vulnerable at times, especially with recent injuries to key players like Hobbs, who's currently sidelined with a knee injury. Now, imagine what this could do for Green Bay. Our secondary has been a mix of promising talent and some inconsistency, especially in coverage. Adding a versatile, proven player like McDuffie could be exactly what we need to tighten things up and reduce the big plays that have haunted us this season. His ability to play both man and zone coverage. His zone coverage rating is at an impressive 89%, means he can adapt to different schemes, making him a flexible addition to our defense. Plus, stats show that his presence could significantly improve our pass defense efficiency. His projected opponent yards per pass down from 6.7 to 5.6, which is a huge boost, and his coverage EPA per target would increase by about 23%. That's a game-changing upgrade. And let's not forget about turnovers. McDuffie has a knack for creating them with 3 interceptions so far, and he's contributing to a +10 in turnovers for the Chiefs this season. His presence could be a real boost for our defensive takeaway numbers, which have been a little inconsistent. On top of that, his ability to limit big plays is a major plus. Opponents are averaging 3.7 yards per carry against him, and his impact on red zone defense could be significant, reducing opponent touchdowns from 54% to just 42%. That kind of improvement can swing games, especially in close matchups. Now, some of you might be asking, what about the Chiefs' perspective? Well, they are pretty optimistic at 7-3 and are focused on maintaining their playoff push. They're currently allowing around 21 points per game, which is solid, but they're also facing some tough third-down situations, converting only about 37.5% of their opponents' third downs. Moving McDuffie would give them some flexibility on their cap space, freeing up around $12 million, and they might see it as a strategic move to bolster other areas of their defense or to rebuild for the future. But for us in Green Bay, this is a golden opportunity. McDuffie's skill set could seamlessly fit into our defensive scheme, especially given our current needs. Our secondary could really benefit from his coverage ability, physicality, and playmaking instincts. His ability to limit op yards and increase turnovers would add a new dimension to our defense, which has shown flashes of brilliance but needs more consistency. Plus, his youth, still just in his second season, means we're investing in a long-term piece, someone who could be a core part of our secondary for years to come. And let's talk about the bigger picture for a second. Green Bay's defense has been a work in progress this season. We've seen moments of brilliance, especially when our pass rush gets after the quarterback, but we've also struggled with big plays and consistency. Bringing in McDuffie would send a message that we're serious about contending and building a defense that can compete at the highest level. It would also give us a much-needed boost in coverage against some of the division's top receivers. And in the NFC, where the passing game is king, having a shutdown corner like McDuffie would be huge. Of course, the trade isn't just about adding talent. It's also a strategic move considering our cap situation, which is pretty tight at around $10, $3 million in available space. Acquiring McDuffie for a first-round pick in 2026 might seem like a big gamble, but if you look at his production, potential, and fit within our defensive scheme, it could be a steal. The Packers have proven in the past that they're willing to make bold moves if it means getting better and positioning ourselves for a deep playoff run. This trade could be exactly that, an aggressive, smart move to shake things up and elevate our secondary to the next level. Now, what about the impact on the game itself? Well, McDuffie's addition would likely improve our pass defense significantly. Opponent yards per pass would decrease, and the chances of forcing turnovers would rise, giving us more opportunities to score and control the game tempo. His ability to neutralize top receivers and make plays on the ball aligns perfectly with our team's philosophy of aggressive, smart defense. Plus, his impact on third-down stops and red-zone defense could help us turn close games into wins, especially against divisional rivals or playoff contenders. All in all, this potential trade has the makings of a real game-changer for Green Bay. It's an exciting proposition that could reshape our defense and give us a real shot at making a deep playoff run. Of course, until it's official, we wait and see, but the signs are pointing towards a bold move that could define our season. The Packers organization has a history of making shrewd moves, and adding a player like McDuffie could be just what we need to push us over the top. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So, Packers fans, what do you think about this potential blockbuster? Would you love to see Trent McDuffie in green and gold? Do you believe he's the missing piece to turn our defense into a top-tier unit? Or do you think the price, trading a first-round pick in 2026, is too steep? Whatever your opinion, one thing is for sure, this move could be a real catalyst for our team, and it's definitely something to keep an eye on as the NFL trade deadline approaches. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and with moves like this potentially on the horizon, the future looks bright for our Packers. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's get ready for what could be a historic run. Go Pack, go!